Cause we ain't bringing nobody through the trap that's not certified.
Come on, man.
In every ghetto.
Come on, man.
In America.
Come on.
I told you that we only bringing ghetto legends.
Come on.
To the trap.
Come on.
Legendary. And we've been sitting here kicking the Willie Bobo back and forth. Willie. And this brother that we got on the show with us tonight is most definitely a ghetto legend.
Ghetto legend.
He earned that.
Come on.
I'm talking about on America's.
Come on, man. I be thinking
favorite.
He really from that time period.
TV show.
Come on.
I'm talking about this shit just had to be.
Come on.
He right here from Atlanta.
Come on. Only right.
Supposed to been here after episode 1.
Come on, man.
Really
Come on, man.
Really supposed to came after you got the audition.
Come on, man.
After you find out you had to part.
No, he had to run. He had to run. And now, it's definitely full circle. You need to be here.
Yeah, man. You know, it's just dope when, us as comedians, we get to reach across the entertainment board.
Come on.
And politic with some of our people and some of our friends on the other side of the game that's still handling business in the same aspect, in the same way of life that we doing it on this side.
Yeah.
And it's like, first of all, we want to make sure you get all your propers, man, and all your flowers, because what y'all doing over there is beautiful.
Thank you.
And it's really like a classic already. It got America on the edge of their seat, waiting to see that shit.
Come on, man. One of the best crime dramas on TV. You up there in that pantheon with all them great shows. And I think this show is even gonna have some legs, man. Like people steadily getting turned on to it. You know what I'm saying? Like you started Snowfall and it's so, yeah. And the memes is dope too. The memes is crazy.
Thanks.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And you doing some ghetto legendary shit, so it's only right that you pulled up to the 85 South Show. Ladies and gentlemen, none other than Isaiah John.
Yeah.
First of all,
let's go.
Welcome to the trap. Come on. Make yourself at home.
I'm already at home. I'm chilling.
We got all types of shit going on. How you been?
Been good.
How's your mental health? We gotta ask that now as black men. They say we don't ask enough.
My mental health been good, man. Just a lot of life transitions.
Yeah.
It's been good.
Yeah.
Just taking life day by day. As that's all we can do.
Yeah.
So before we even talk about one of the dopest shows on TV, we're gonna take it back a step further. How did all this even start, man? How you start acting, my boy? Black people don't call it acting. That nigga acting. You run up on your boy, you can act. You acting your ass. I see you. This nigga right here can act. This nigga acting stupid crap. Where the afro? Bro, this nigga can act, bro. He a good actor, man.
Boy, you be acting your ass.
Boy, you be acting in your ass off, boy. The jail scene. You should have worn something off that alone. Nigga, we ain't got shit to get. We're gonna send you something just for that, because you should have worn a goddamn Oscar. You find the first nigga in there, you fuck. That shit was amazing.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So how you start acting, man?
Man, how'd I start acting? So apparently I've always wanted to be an actor, which I didn't really understand until like later in life. I wrote it down when I was in 5th grade that I wanted to be an actor and a veterinarian. Random.
You still got time to be a veterinarian, my boy.
I mean, I got too many animals as it is, so I'm cool.
You an animal person?
Oh yeah, I got a whole animal sleeve, like my leg sleeve.
Damn.
African safari.
Don't tell me you got a tiger stripe and no freaky shit.
He go all the way up here.
I got you got the little pants.
That nigga do not have no balls.
That nigga got the Eve on his legs.
They on his chest too.
None of that.
Nah, bro, that's dope that you manifested that shit, bro. You should just
Hold on,
still
man. When you say animals, like, you stopping at dogs and cats, or you got?
No, I mean, I got a lot of land, so I'm about to have like chickens, goats, like some
get some
cattle.
llamas, bro.
I don't want the llamas. They be spitting.
Yeah, they spit, dog.
I don't want that.
Get you some of them little goats that just pass out.
I don't want that either.
You seen the motherfuckers? They just
Yeah,
faint?
they just, you scare them. Oh shit, you scare them and they
See, the goat
falling
would
out
have
like,
fainted.
To go high and shit, fading all the time.
He get high, he probably don't faint no more.
He just be stuck. He forget he can do shit.
The goat just be in the back, just like that.
Yeah, get some exotic shit out there though.
Man,
Fill
but,
that motherfucker up.
That's gonna be.
But yeah, so when I was 13, that was when I made the conscious decision that I was like, you know, I want to try acting. And I was really shy growing up. So when I told my mom that I wanted to act, she was like, no, you don't. Like, you don't have the personality for it. And I'm like, no, I really want to do it. So it took a year for me to like convince her that I was serious. And my dad, he works at the hospital at Piedmont. And his coworker, he was in film school and he was doing a short film. And he was like, yeah, I need an actor for my short film or whatever. My dad was like, well, my son want to try acting, so you can use my son. And so that was the first acting gig I had, was a short film about domestic violence. And then ever since then, I ran with it. I just started studying. I didn't want to audition for nothing. I just wanted to study.
Yeah.
Like, cause to me, I'm big on, like, my pride just won't let me, like, not put my all into it, and I didn't want to be viewed as trash. So I'm like, I gotta study this craft because I wanna be good. So I spent most of my years pursuing acting, just studying with different coaches and figuring out which method worked better for me, attacking different characters. So yeah, that's pretty much what I did like throughout my teens. When I hit high school, I was at a public school for like my first semester in 9th grade, and I was like, nah, I need to get homeschooled so I can like really dive in some more into my craft. So my parents was cool with it, and so I started like traveling to LA. Luckily, this amazing coach that is my favorite coach that I worked with so far, his name is Carl Ford. He came down to Atlanta and did like an intensive. And we will start at like 7 p.m. and won't stop until 7 a.m. of just straight acting, like overnight. Because his whole ideology behind that was like, you need to be ready even when you're tired.
Yeah. 'Cause that's a lot of times, you know how them shoots go.
Facts.
They long as hell.
Facts. And I've always been the youngest in my class, like back then. So around that time I was 17, and like he was just telling me like how great he thought I was and stuff like that. And so I was a part of this acting group called AOA. And Gail Bean, she was actually a
That's
part
what
of
I was
AOA.
going to ask you about.
But I never met her.
I was going to ask
We
you.
never met.
Wow, that's
never met, which is
crazy.
crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. So we never met. But I did this thing called Monologue Slam, where any actor in Atlanta could audition, just perform a monologue, and they chose like the top 10 actors. And if you were the top 10, you could perform that monologue in front of John Singleton. So I was like, dope. So I did it. I was one of the top 10, but when it came down time to perform in front of John Singleton, he never showed up. So I was like, bro, what? Like, never showed up. They said he was stuck on his boat, like, around some island. I was like, bro, y'all capping, y'all lying. So that kind of like crushed my dreams at that point. And then, so I graduated high school in 2014. After that, my dad, he's Caribbean. He's from Trinidad, grew up in Jamaica. And when I told him I didn't want to go to college and I wanted to still pursue acting, that was like a whole conversation. He was like, no, you going to school. Yeah. And I was like, nah. Like, my mom, she really pushed me, you know, in my acting career. She's like, nah, like, I really think he could do it. So I didn't go to college. And I was still auditioning for different roles. By this point, I still haven't booked anything really at all. I'm still just studying the craft. And so when I was, how old was I? I don't know, but after that, after high school, the only job I can get that was flexible with auditions was like a restaurant job. So I had a restaurant job. Then, so I was a server. I was 18. I was a server, and which was cool. It was like a little. I knew the owner. It was like a smaller restaurant called Village Cafe. Okay. And the manager at the time, he probably gonna see this shit too. The manager at the time, I couldn't come into work because I had to audition. I was like, and I told him, like, bro, like, I got this audition tomorrow. Like, he was like, well, if you can't find nobody to take over your shift, then you can't go. I'm like, what? You tell me I can't go to audition, so I just ain't go. So he wrote me up. He wrote me up and on a write-up, and I wish I intended to keep it because I always knew who I was gonna become. Right. But on the write-up, he said, you miss work for an audition where you know you're not gonna make it. in this industry. Like, you're not gonna make it in the industry. And so
He
when
wrote that on your shit.
he wrote it. He wrote it on my line.
I wouldn't have signed that whole ass shit. Hey, if you get rolled up at work, don't sign that pussy ass shit. You ain't gotta sign that shit. You ain't gotta sign that shit.
Someone else will hire you too.
Yeah,
So,
fuck that. Legally, you ain't gotta sign that shit.
Yeah, so after that, like I quit shortly after that, and then I became a janitor at a gym, and I was a janitor for like 2 years. But honestly, I loved that job. Like, that janitor job was lit.
Word.
The reason why I was lit, because I learned a lot about myself. Like, I learned patience. It really like helped me creatively because I had so much time to myself.
Yeah, that's an OG job. Janitor. You was a young nigga being a janitor.
That nigga,
Man, I clean this bitch up in 10 minutes. Where the fuck you talking about? Sit down for 7 minutes. That nigga had the keys, everything.
nigga called the nigga OG, give me mine. Nah, nigga.
I'm all in the drink machine with it. You gonna
But
kill
the
the
thing is, I felt like it was like a old people gym. It was just a whole bunch of old white people at this gym.
Oh, yeah.
So
They was leaving phones and money and all
like,
kinds of shit.
literally in 2015, I booked a small role in Barbershop 3. It was just one quick scene with Tyga and Michael Rainey, and they used that scene in the promo.
Oh, that's when Tiger was a gangster?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
That's the only thing I remember from that movie. I'm like, I fuck with Tiger. I'm like, why they got this nigga being a gangster in Chicago?
This how I know I'm high. Then when you said that shit, the first shit in my mind was like, nigga, Tiger was in Barbershop.
Right.
Only line I remember from any of the Barbershop series is, if you want to get down, you got to vote for Lalo Brown. That's the only line I remember.
And I don't remember nothing about the Barbershop 3 besides Tiger being a gangster in the movie. He bounced out like, what's up, y'all?
And that was the scene I was in. That was the scene I was in. So
You was one of the gangsters?
Yeah.
That's the truth, man. Ice Cube too serious to be a barber, nigga. I ain't believe that shit. Ice Cube way too mean to be a fucking barber, nigga.
What you want to get, Jay? What type
You
of
be
cut
looking
you
at your
want?
lineup. It's fucked up. No, it's good.
Why you running all in the shop? Ice Cube wouldn't let niggas get away with shit, nigga. I don't know no barber that mean, nigga. Ain't nobody coming back to him.
Oh, bruh.
Just because you own the shop, Calvin.
You remember his name? Calvin.
Hey, wait a minute, hold on. So just the goddamn recap. So you goddamn was just studying acting
Yeah.
on your own, wasn't even auditioning. You was just getting good.
I was trying to get auditions, but I really wasn't getting many auditions.
But you
like,
kept, boy, hey, that's what the fucking people
That's
need
the
to
grind,
hear.
though.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
You put the work in.
Yeah.
And then so by the time, so you said what, 13? Then by high school you was auditioning for shit and you hit that John Singleton shit, didn't get that shit.
Yeah, well, that was
shit
really
full
just like to get in front of him.
Okay.
But like while I was doing the janitor job, I was doing a lot of auditions, even after Barbershop. And the weird part about the industry back then for me was it was my look. My look hindered me a lot because I would audition obviously for African American roles, and they would tell me that I don't look black enough.
African-American.
Facts.
Really?
What?
You look like a nigga to me.
But see, that's what they don't.
But they never tell you what you look like. Cause tell me what I look like, cause then I go
You
do
see
that
what I'm
too.
saying, though? That's the same thing we were talking about earlier. Nigga, black people come in 1,000 different colors.
Yeah.
Facts.
In
It's about
Africa,
5 shades
different
right here.
shades.
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
Mamas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, now you starting to get this
Come
shit.
on, man. And people love to say, no, it's no. But if you really look at just history, it's just like that.
But that's the thing about it, bro.
Hey, man.
Even if they thought that shit, they still shouldn't tell a black man that he can't audition to be a black man.
Yeah. Was the people black that they was telling you wasn't black enough?
Yeah.
They was black?
Yeah.
That was the
What type of shit is
That's
that?
fucking crazy.
They try to overdo it. It's like the black police officer.
I mean,
You
it
try to
really
overdo
wasn't like. It really.
Hey, what's up? It's your man Carlos Miller. Look, springtime is coming up, and I know you ready to fall in love for the summer. So look, I need you to go to BlueChew.com and use the promo code 85South at the checkout, and all you got to do is pay $5 shipping. That's all you got to do. You already know what Blue Chew is known for. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever an opportunity arises. I'm telling you, you can make love to your old lady for a long, long time and put the groove back in the smooth and have her all up in your face. My dude, I'm trying to tell you, it's going down this spring. If you're trying to do anything, go to BlueChew.com, pay $5 for the shipping, your first month free. We're doing it like that, and that's how it's gonna be. I'm telling you, I have no lies to tell you. BlueChew.com, go get you some. You know why. You know. Don't act like you don't know, because you know, but you know. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information, and we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast.
Wasn't like you ain't black enough. It's like you don't look like the rest of the family. Like everybody else look obviously black, but
They
like
just
you
gonna
mix
show
with
you how
something.
much shit they don't know about black people.
Facts.
Every family got in the house got one motherfucker don't look like nobody.
Facts. On my mama.
It's just a random ass baby, and like your mama don't really talk about that shit. Like everybody in the family know, you know, she don't look like nobody.
Everybody ain't got the same last name in this house.
Look like my brother. Now Lewis look just like my brother. You got an uncle named Pee Wee live in Detroit that you look just like. You know, that's how black families work.
Yeah.
I need to go on here and get in position, man, because they don't even know, bro. Sometimes black families will just have a random ass white person in that motherfucker.
Oh, mamas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He used to fuck with your auntie that died, your grandma's sister.
Exactly.
He just never left. Just a random ass white side of the family.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll write some shit.
Yeah.
Keep going, bro.
But nah, so after that, like it just
That's fucked up, though.
That discouraged me because to me it's like if you tell me I'm bad, that's cool. I can get better.
Yeah.
If you tell me I ain't booking because my look, what am I gonna do? So
Get blacker. No.
That nigga outside in the sun.
outside sunbathing, like, bruh,
Right.
I'm gonna get this role.
Nah.
But like I at that point, I was just like, you know what? I just want to take a break from even pursuing acting. So in 2015, Snowfall did their original pilot. John Singleton, you know, he wrote it, he casted everybody.
Hold on, you got to tell us how you reconnected with him.
I ain't reconnected with him yet.
Oh,
I'm telling you about how Snowfall started so it can connect the dots.
Oh, okay.
So John, he did an original pilot in 2015 with Jill Scott was the auntie, D-Ray was the uncle. Like it was a completely different cast. I mean, Damson was still Franklin back then, but they had a different Leon, everybody. So my mom, she found a project, but it was already casted. She's like, dang, I say it would have been perfect for Leon. And so what she did was she has a background in law for 28 years, so she just do her research. And so a year later, she found out in 2016 that they were recasting because FX finally picked it up, and they wanted to do a series with it. So at this point, my agent at the time here in Atlanta, she told him, like, y'all should pitch Isaiah for Snowfall. And they was like, we're not gonna pitch him for Snowfall. Like, that's an LA show, and we don't do that. And so she took it upon herself. She found out who was casting, and so she sent the pitch in herself. I didn't know. All this time, I didn't know. I'm at work mopping floors. I'm like, I didn't know all this.
This your mama, bro.
Yeah.
What you used to listen to while you was mopping floors and shit?
Man, honestly, I ain't even gonna lie. And this first time saying this on record, I used to like write my own songs, like why? Cause you know what I'm
that's
saying?
what a nigga gonna do.
You know what I'm
Nigga
saying?
be rapping.
Man, I listen to shit.
A whole album.
I had many albums. You platinum right now.
Your own shit.
My own shit.
Hey man, I don't like that. All I listen to is me, my nigga.
That was the song. All I listen to is me, my nigga. All I listen to is me, my nigga. Hey, all I listen to is me, my nigga. All I listen to is me, my nigga. Hey, go self. Go self. By my damn self.
Now mop.
Nah, that's crazy.
But yeah, so
Drop
I
that
just
shit now, though.
never.
Gotta go up.
Never. But yeah, so this whole time I'm not really knowing what's going on. And so she texts me, she's like, oh, you got to audition for Snowfall. It's a John Singleton show. Because the casting director, she responded. She said, I'm not casting for the role Leon yet. We'll follow back up in 2 weeks. She followed back up in 2 weeks, and she's like, okay, cool. Here's the audition size. Like, have him audition, put him on tape. So she texts me, oh, you got to audition for Snowfall. It's a John Singleton show based about the crack epidemic in the 80s. And at this point, I was so discouraged about not being black enough. I was like, I'm not auditioning for this shit. I was like, they're going to tell me I'm not black enough. I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not wasting my time. And so we argued about it, like, you're going to audition. I was like, I'm not doing it. So I finally did it. My first take, I just did it just to do it. And she knew it was trash. She's like, it's trash, redo it. She coached me on what she wanted to see. And then, so I did what she wanted me to do and left it alone, was just going to work. And then a few days later, or probably a week later, they said that they wanted to fly me out for a chemistry with Damson. And so at this point, I'm like, and then they sent me a pre-contract, told me how much I was making and all stuff like that. And I'm like, shit. I'm like, damn, this is getting real. And so, but at this point, I still wasn't necessarily sold, because in my head, I'm like, if I go and I don't get the role, then I just got to come back to my normal. It was just, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, it's cool, but it's not concrete. So basically, they flew me out on a Tuesday, and they had a return flight on a Thursday. So it was supposed to be like a 3-day trip if I didn't book. So she bought herself a one-way ticket because she's like, you gonna book? I was like, I don't know. We don't know. So we get to LA. They send me the audition size. I'm studying the script, whatever. Wednesday is the actual in-person audition. So I get there, there's like two or three other dudes auditioning for Leon. They dressed in LA attire. They doing everything LA. I'm like, I'm in regular street Atlanta clothes. I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, my regular stuff. I'm just like, damn, somebody gonna book, because they really in character. And so I think I was the last one that auditioned for it too. But what I noticed is that Damson, before each one would go in the room, he would come out in the hallway, talk to them, build some kind of quick rapport, because they got to play best friends like Leon and Franklin. So he talking to them in the hallway, you know what I'm saying, building a quick rapport. I'm like, cool, so when it's my turn, he gonna talk to me too. Yeah. Nope. When they called me to do the audition, they called me in the room. I'm like, the nigga ain't gonna talk to me. Like, so we in the room, I see him, and it's like 15 Fox executives. And so I'm like, bro, I ain't never been in an audition with 15 executives, like, ever in my life. But in my head, I'm like, bro, you got like $1 in your account, bro. You better not be scared. You too broke to be scared.
Yeah, mama.
So
Too broke to be scared.
Man,
Real
what?
shit, bro.
That's real.
So I got in the room, and Damson was like, he's like, hey, what's your name? I said, Isaiah. He said, oh, that's my nephew's name. Okay, dope. So that was the only thing we connected in that moment, was the fact that his nephew had the same name as me. And so I'm standing there, I'm just looking at him, and they say, yeah, we know we gave you this script to perform, but we don't want you to do that. We want you to improv with Damson. So they just gave me a scenario to just improv with him, and the scenario was in season 1, where I was on a bus with the boombox, and the white man told me to turn it down, and I go off on the white man. Like, that was a scenario. But who they had me cuss out was Tommy Schlamme. Tommy Schlamme, he's like a very powerful, important person in Hollywood. And so he was in the audition room and stuff like that. And so he said, yeah, so here's a scenario. I just want you to, you know, act like you're listening to your music, and I'm an old white man. I'm just gonna tell you to turn it down, and he just cuss me out. I said, that's it? Yeah, just cuss me out. I'm like,
Can we get the camera up and cuss out Tommy Schlamme?
so when he said that,
Can
I'm
we
like,
get it tight before he does this thing?
That's when I would have started getting confident. I'm finna get this motherfucker now.
bro, I was so confused. I was like, what? Cuss you out for audition for a TV show? Run it. So me and Damson, we just fall into the scene, like we kicking it, we talking shit to each other, whatever. And then he randomly interrupted us, like, hey, can you turn it down? I look at him, and I just got cuss him out. And so after the scene was over, I was like, so confused. I'm like, so what happens next? You know what I'm saying? But after that, I just left. I just left.
was
So, all
Tommy
right.
mad when you
I was
left?
like, appreciate it.
He should
Appreciate
have
the
get mad
opportunity.
for real.
Huh?
Did he get mad for real?
He was.
Man,
he was just
Probably
like,
when you left, that motherfucker.
I thought I had a good hairpiece. When? Have you talked to Tommy? Still not answering?
Am I getting chubby? What's going on? You said a lot of mean things. I'm just
but so I
So in
left.
your mind, were you thinking, they said I wasn't black enough. Watch this
Yeah.
shit.
Honestly, I was so in the moment, I didn't even think about nothing else. Like, and that's kind of how I am. I just try to be in the moment with life in general. To
Yeah.
where even right now, honestly, like, me being on Snowfall still hasn't hit me. Like,
Watch that shit.
Even when I watched it, it still hasn't hit me like that, oh, Snowfall is this. Like, it don't hit me. I'm just like, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. You know, that's just how I've been my whole life.
Yeah.
With anything that I've experienced in life, I'm just like, it's cool. Like, I don't know. Even when my son was born, I'm like, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nigga here.
It's cool.
No, I
you know what I'm
feel
saying?
you, yeah.
Like,
That's
my nigga,
scary.
it's cool.
You don't know what the fuck gonna impress you though.
Hey. It's a little thing.
But it
They
is
gonna
the
walk in the
little-
Waffle
it be the
House,
little
nigga gonna flip
things.
the ball and it's gonna lay like, how the fuck did you do that?
Be impressed by the smallest shit.
Yeah.
So,
Keep it
No, that's not. Hold up, man. You deserve. All right, damn. They be telling people to stay humble all the time. Nigga, you the definition of that shit. You so humble, you don't even know you on the dopest shit on TV.
Yeah.
I tell you how you can appreciate it. Buy cable, pay the bill, and then look at all the other shit that you got to choose from.
Or pay a bunch of people cable bill in Ghana and let them watch it.
You see the seed you
what's
planted?
crazy is when I went before,
Yeah,
when I
seen
was
it.
on the jetway, before I even got in the airport,
Yeah.
they
knew
was
you.
like, Snowfall. I'm like, y'all watch Snowfall in Ghana?
That's raw.
That's love.
And they
That's
up to date
love.
too. They on season 5. Like they up to date. So it was dope. Like we got a fan base like from all over the world. So that's the dope thing about the show. Like it's impacted a lot of people from a lot of walks of life.
Let me ask you this. Are you a young dude? Who did you study from that era?
From the 80s.
Yeah.
So when I actually booked the role, I had like a few days to prepare until the first day of filming. So Dub C, like he was a huge part in how I was able to understand West Coast culture, and especially from that era. And talking to John Singleton,
Right.
Like I had both of them on speed dial, talking to him about the script, like just understanding like everything, trying to get the accent, the walk, just the aura, the feel of West Coast in the 80s. So really John and Dub was the two most important people in my character development, 100%.
Man, you got to work with the
What you-
late, great John Singleton, man.
he a
What's some
boy.
of them things you picked up like from him that you know is unique to the West Coast or something like this off the
Man,
top
really,
of your head?
really like, especially in that time was just the walk. Like they bail like when they walk. And you know what I'm saying? They walk with a certain confidence, like they head up, they chest up, everything. And just how they talk, like just they swag. You know what I'm saying? The accent is kinda country. Like a lot of people from the West Coast back then was from the South. They just moved to the West Coast. So it has a lot of Southern twang to it. But yeah, it didn't take long. Like Dub really, he was on set every day, you know, and then learning, because Damson was a part of the first pilot. So he's been with Snowfall since the very beginning of Snowfall. So even talking to him and what he's learned, you know, from talking to everybody and being around everybody. So luckily I got to talk to everybody, and because I'm into dogs, like my dog trainer, he's based in LA and Compton, so I was in Compton a lot, talking to a lot of OGs in Compton. So I got to talk to so many people who are from that time to where I didn't have to guess or, you know, just try to go off instinct. I'm like, nah, I can talk to so many people and just hit them up and ask them certain questions. So that helped me a lot in my character development.
Yeah, you did a good job. You doing a good job, because I thought you was from LA the whole time. I'm like, boy.
What's some game that John Singleton put you up on? Like he wanted the giants of the industry.
Yeah, he was really big on never forgetting your people. And like he said, if you never forget your people, you'll always have a fan base to fall on. Like our people will always support you. So never feel like you're too big for your own people. And that's a huge thing. And just, man, he gave me a lot of game. He even though my dad has been doing photography for years, but John really helped me and made me pick the camera up and get into photography because he saw I had an eye. And he was like, you're gonna direct one day, just start with the camera, So we would be on set, showing each other pictures. I'm taking pictures of John, he taking pictures of me. So it's a lot of different things that I was able to just connect with John on. So, yeah.
That's dope.
He a legend for sure.
And that's a big full.
Tell them about the show, man.
Oh, shit, my bad.
I don't even know where we're going.
Hey, April 30th, we will be in Denver, Colorado.
Oh!
Theater.
Please.
Three-Headed Monster Tour. Hey, you nod, did I say it right?
Yeah.
You're in Denver.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, what y'all gonna put behind us on this green screen?
They gotta get to me. I ain't smoked none
What y'all
yet.
gonna put behind us on the green screen? That's
Three-headed monster.
Three-Headed Monster.
Put your bitch behind me. Put your bitch behind me. Three-headed monster. Yeah.
Denver, April 30th. We got a big storm coming from the left, and we're gonna bring it down. It's called a Three-Headed Monster Tour, and they're
Facts.
gonna come in and they're gonna sweep the whole city.
Facts.
Right?
The left, that's the west.
Put your bitch behind me.
Whatever. Yeah. Bell Coast Theater.
Look how I get done.
Monster Tour. We back.
Yep.
You bitch.
Yeah. I really got a three-headed monster.
Ooh. You gotta go to the hospital.
I did.
Circle thing too, man.
It is.
You missed the-
So when I met him at the first table read, he said, because I thought that whole boat story was like cap. So when I met him, the first thing he said, Isaiah. I was like, shit, John know my name? And so he was like, he said, I was supposed to meet you a few years ago, but I was stuck on my boat and da-da-da. I was like, oh, so you really was stuck on your boat? I thought that was a lie. And he said, but I did see your tape back then. He said, you are an amazing actor. That was the first things he said to me, and that shit.
That's a hell of a compliment. He a boy. That's John signature.
Show. And I booked the show when I was 20, and I'm 27 now, so I spent like most of, like, you know what I'm saying, me becoming a man, like on the show and around John and around some great people. So
Man, it's a hell of a breakout role, bro.
Yeah.
It's some dope shit to be a part of, and I think I just like your story even more knowing that you worked on that shit, bro. Like made a decided effort at a young age, man, to dedicate yourself to something, because that's what this comedy thing is, but it's a little bit easier, you know what I'm saying? Because it's really just getting out late at night and hanging out and talking shit, but to, you know, like...
But that's the studying of it, though.
It is. And you know, you gotta dive into acting a different way, so man, that's awesome.
yeah, I always
Proud of you,
tell
bro.
people like it's like I didn't wish to be who, like, in this position. I didn't believe. It's like you gotta even take belief a step further. You gotta know. Like I knew. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like even with belief, there's room for doubt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I knew. So I was just waiting for the opportunity.
And you had
That's
a
what
good
I'm saying.
ass support system
Yeah,
too.
100%.
That's so valuable. That's a
100%.
whole asset when you're trying to do anything like outside the box. Outside of, you know what I'm saying, like chasing a career or something like that.
Shout out, Mom.
You gotta have that support system,
Facts.
bro.
Facts.
That's real.
Yeah. So this journey it's been real interesting, but it's dope.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
How did you get on the barbershop again with Tiger?
Man, here you go. Man, don't even fucking talk to this nigga, man.
That was just
John Singleton
He hung up on the wrong shit.
He got that weed hit him in the face.
So, bro, John Singleton put you in barbershop, right?
So wait a minute. Tiger hired John Singleton.
Hold on, wait. You got to work with one of the greatest, the late, I'm saying you got to work with Tiger, man. What Tiger say? What Tiger say, bro?
the The highlight of that set was back then he was dating Kylie Jenner, so when he came to set, Kylie Jenner was on set. And everybody, Kylie's on set. Kylie's on set. But
That's
that was
crazy.
it. That was
He brought Kylie was on the barbershop set. That's fucking crazy, man. You would never know.
You would have never known.
She probably don't want to know.
She probably didn't know what barbershop was. She thought she was going with that nigga to go get a haircut.
You need to go to the barbershop. Ice Cube shooting a fucking movie? Ice Cube shoots a movie when you get your haircut? That's so fucking cool. So every time you get a haircut, they make a movie? Who is this Tiger guy?
Mom, they shot it on a red cam.
Everybody was there. D-Ray, fucking Ice Cube. Eve was there drinking apple juice.
The entertainer was dressed like Einstein.
Did you know like Cedric the Entertainer was like 70 years old in real life? Kylie Jenner thought all this. Tyler, hey, that ain't come. Tyler come home and like, baby, they making movies, bro. They making big shit happen. Believe in me. Wait till you turn 18. You will see, bro. You still what? Funny. All right, fuck it. Whatever. Blame me. Welcome back to the 85 South Show. I didn't want to say it, but right now we currently filming Summer Seasons, goddamn 8 of Snowfall right here in the trap. This in the show. No, I'm just bullshitting, but that's a hell of a plug.
Yeah. Sure.
Man, so you know our homegirl, Gail, she came through the trap.
Yeah.
Gail Bean, that's my girl.
We gotta get everybody, all y'all.
We need the whole
like
cast.
on a reunion show when y'all like.
Yeah.
I don't know when, how we gonna work that, but.
Do you be tired of that? People be asking you like where your castmates at?
Right. I'll be at Publix sometimes. Where Damson at? Where Franklin at?
Yeah. Niggas call that nigga Franklin on the street.
Where Franklin at? Wait. In London?
He's having a SWAT team in
I called him Franklin the first time I met him. I met all y'all at the same time. I'm like, nigga, what's up, nigga? Franklin. I saw all y'all niggas. Leon, what's up with
They at the show. I'm like, what's up, nigga?
But see, that's how you know the shit good to black people. When they call you the character, nigga, that's when you acting, nigga.
Everybody call me Leon. And then they be like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, man, it's cool. I don't be tripping. I know some actors don't like being called their character name, but to me, you can't fault how somebody know you.
Yeah.
If they know you as Leon. If they know me. I'll be Leon all day.
And I'm telling y'all, the show immersive, man. Anybody that's not on Snowfall, I don't know what the fuck you doing, but you feel like you know these motherfuckers. You be like, the tense situation, I told you, I be sweating with the shit. I be like, oh, how the fuck they gonna get out there?
Oh, I don't know what they gonna do.
Just wait till this last
Play
season.
with that man's money like that.
This last season, crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It dropped,
Like,
yeah.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
They named everybody right too. Like you look like a Leon on the under. Like
I look like a Leon.
yeah, Franklin look like Franklin. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Shit believable than a motherfucker.
Teachers look like
niggas be stressed after that shit. Like damn, bro, I gotta wait another week.
Nah, this shit dope.
yeah.
I couldn't rock with that tiger that was in the hood in the backyard. I didn't get
Kind of real LA nigga, so he mad. No, I ain't gonna no tiger on the set, nigga.
You don't know nobody moving this much weight throughout LA. You don't know what the fuck going
Now,
on.
first of all, I'm gonna say this. They not that expensive.
A tiger?
They not.
Yeah, if you buy them young.
I saw the, what you call it, what's the white man?
Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
Oh.
2,500.
What?
For a baby tiger.
I can get a tiger.
It's illegal. You going to jail.
Oh, you can't buy a tiger?
It's illegal.
All right.
Unless you get a
I'm
permit.
glad y'all told me, because y'all didn't see me with a
gotta have a
tiger
permit.
next to me.
You want to be a
Hey
veterinarian
man,
for
hold
real.
up. I just thought of the most ignorant shit. You cannot give a nigga a tiger. Can you imagine that you go over a nigga house, he got a tiger, he say some nigga shit. Hey man, my tiger don't bite. That nigga would say that.
That's what I be wanting to know.
I don't know that shit. Boy, that's too much. That's
You
too
heard about
heavy.
the dude in Harlem had one?
Yeah.
His apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, you still don't buy
Why
it?
you can't have a tiger, though?
You gotta
Because
have a
there's a
permit.
fucking apex predator, Louis. That's why.
Because it's not gonna stay little, yeah. It's an apex.
You're right. It's
literally is, nigga.
Could you have a monkey?
No, motherfucker.
Because people got monkeys.
You gotta have permit. You gotta be in the right place. Yeah, and depend on what kind.
It's a list of animals. Then it's a list of animals not to fuck with.
Yeah.
He love animals, and he don't even fuck with the shit that's on the
Remember
list
the
of
crazy
shit.
dude let all his animals go
Yes.
in the middle of the night?
In
He had
Ohio,
wolves,
some goddamn
lions,
where.
tigers, bears.
He let them all go.
He let them go in the middle of the night. They had to put them all down.
They ain't
They
find
was
all
out
that
there
shit
roaming.
though.
I know they didn't. That cheetah got up out of there. That cheetah is scooping up dogs left and right, but
Yeah, that's crucial.
I think that's everybody's biggest fear though, is to go outside one day, you just chilling on your porch, hitting a little piece of blunt, and you see some shit that you know ain't supposed to be out there.
Yeah, that's tragic.
I'm talking about, nigga, a fucking silverback gorilla just in the bushes and walk out there and look up and see you,
Yeah,
nigga,
you
and you
would
be
be
like,
hella
what
scared.
the fuck? How did this get here?
Now, would you rather see that as some UFO alien type
I'd
shit?
rather see the fucking aliens.
I feel like you might see them at the same time. No. I'm like, hey, gorilla, I need you to help me whoop that ass. I know you ain't
Alien
gonna-
or gorilla?
I'd rather see the aliens, bro.
The aliens, it depends.
I don't know, bro. That's hella scary.
We got one thing on our side. We black. They probably gonna get scared than a motherfucker.
No,
They
the
see us.
aliens?
They ain't never seen black
No,
folks.
they coming to get, they are black.
But they ain't never seen black folks.
No, the aliens black. I'm telling you, they coming to get us.
Yeah, I feel you about that.
We
They
gonna
kinda
get
like
beaten up, and
humans.
the shit gonna look like our living room. We gonna be like, what the fuck? They gonna be like, we've been waiting on you.
What about that? What about it's like a female alien? That motherfucker kind of cute.
Here he goes.
That's what's gonna happen when they come. It's gonna be
Them
one
avatars
nigga.
kind of cute.
Dog,
I'm telling you, the motherfucking
first of
aliens
all-
might be cute
First of
too.
all, you gotta stop doing this. You gotta stop thinking that an alien bitch is gonna have the same shit that we fuck with. You think this bitch from 400 trillion light years away is gonna have a regular vagina where this shit gonna be in the middle of her chest? It's gonna be somewhere. It's not gonna be. It's not
I like how you took that somewhere. I thought it wasn't going. I thought you said pussy was going to literally be a black hole.
It's gonna suck you
Bro, she
in.
from another galaxy. What
That's
make you think you got the right kind of dick to even fuck her?
Your dick might have to go like
You
this.
don't even know. These motherfuckers from another galaxy. The motherfucker you like, them the boys. The bitches is unappealing than a motherfucker. They don't have no
All the
skills.
bitches look like you. They look like you.
You got the whole species confused.
Bro, that's hella funny.
Oh, that's you don't know who the fuck you talking to. I thought it was a bitch. There is no such thing as bitch.
They don't have no bitches. Nigga, you pregnant.
We are from a bitchless galaxy. There are no women. Why you think we flying around this motherfucker?
They ain't looking for some hoes. We from on Earth, nigga, because there ain't no bitches.
We come to Earth once a year and still us exactly 23,276 bitches. They are not missing. They're in another galaxy with some pimping. What are you talking about?
And you wasn't treating them right, no way. Come on, man.
Oh, shit.
Nobody gonna
Bro, that's hella funny.
That is
Aliens, what
hilarious.
y'all looking for? I like a long hair, thick, red ball. Don't you in there?
Hey,
That's the crazy part about it, though. The fucking aliens probably ain't nothing but niggas just riding through galaxies, fucking with time and space and energy. Just fucking, these niggas is in the process of reversing the civil rights movement and everything. We just can't gather up enough speed to go stop the bullet.
You think they got police?
can you think, so
Yes.
if you
You know
got
what I'm
time
saying?
travel, you wouldn't go back to certain shit in history? Like, think about aliens. They know if they from the future, let's say they from the future. So they know the shit that's supposed to happen. Let's go back and watch it.
No, they don't have police, bro. They have intelligence. That means they're smart enough to not do shit that need to be
Aliens.
policed.
Like, imagine you see other aliens run from the police aliens.
No. I think it's a
That'd be crazy, right?
you got the
little
alien-
aliens with uniforms and shit.
You worry about the space police, nigga. That's the last thing you gotta worry about. Them niggas gonna blow you up.
I'll be more scared of the alien police.
Nah, niggas don't use guns, they blow you up with their mind. They shrink your goddamn brain in your head, and you just die.
See? Keep playing with
They
them
be
folks.
screaming at you and they ain't got no mouth.
Just do that. Next thing you know, your head hurt. Motherfucker looking at you, man.
They smarter than us, bro. That's why they don't fuck with us. They know we on bullshit.
That's hella funny.
Right.
You'd rather see an alien before.
You know what I heard? I heard that they built the pyramids from the top down, and not from the ground up. They built it from the
Who the
top
fuck told you that?
I just heard that.
We was on TikTok.
Nah.
So hold on.
Nah, because them niggas on TikTok said you could walk to Africa. And I was like,
they
nigga,
said to the Grand Canyon. They
no,
said
the
you go out
fuck
there.
you can't. It take all day to fly to Africa. How the fuck you gonna walk?
Do the Grand Canyon?
That's what they said.
It's a portal? It must be a gateway.
Really.
What state you leave from?
Really, what they said was there's been multiple Egypts around the world because there's pyramids in the. They said there's pyramids in the Grand Canyon, so they just said that was once
Hell,
Egypt.
just because you got a rope don't make you a cowboy.
This nigga Ruby want to be a cowboy.
man.
He said, walk to Africa, huh?
That's what they said. Hey, what's up? It's your man Carlos Miller. And you know I kicked off my own tour because at the end of the day, I got to be on tour and I want to go back to one of my favorite cities in the world, New Orleans. What's happening, baby?
Fellas, you ever get mad at your side bitch because she asked you to eat her pussy? Like, ma'am, I'm in a relationship. You think I disrespect my lady out here just eating pussy like this?
Come on, man. March 24th, I will be at the Orpheum Theater. Tell everybody I need the whole boot there. Boot up and bring my little boo from across the way, too. And all the people in Mississippi who live down south, gon' drive down there. You know how we doing. Act like it's my birthday. March 24th, we in New Orleans with it. Bring me some beads and show me some titties. Definitely show me some titties, even if you don't bring the beads. All right, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be a better person. Hey, what's up, Mobile? March 25th, I'm coming back to the Sanger Theater. You already know how I do when I come down there, Mobile. So look, the night before we in New Orleans, then we're gonna shoot across and come to Mobile, because I figure why be that close to Mobile and not go to Mobile. March 25th.
You ever want to just switch baby mamas? You ever be fucking another nigga baby mama? Like, damn, ooh, I wish I would have nutted in you first.
Get your tickets. Don't wait until the day of and show up and get the tickets. Buy the tickets before the show so we can keep the tour going. Yeah, because the people who own the theater don't believe y'all coming. And if y'all don't buy a bunch of tickets beforehand, they not gonna believe in me. And I know that I got the streets on lock, but I got the type of audience that be don't wait. This ain't one of them situations. March 25th. Mobile.
When the Earth was all together, when it was Pangea.
I want some Pangea.
Unless them African sandals float, I don't know. You can walk, but you can't stop.
You know what, bro? Some of this shit too good not to believe. We've been believing what we believe for so long. I'm looking for some new shit to believe.
I mean, my question is how in the last 100 years we advanced so much technology, but we supposedly been here for hundreds of thousands of years. How we didn't have cars 50,000 years ago?
I think we had, what'd you call it? I think it's been moments of advance and then
a reset.
back to Stone Age.
Reset,
Back to square one.
God keep like annihilating the earth because motherfuckers just can't get it right. He'll just blow this bitch up every so often and be like, we'll try it again when y'all get y'all shit together.
I don't even think he was blowing up. I think he let us blow it up. Pow! He be like,
Oh, let me sprinkle this shit on these germs to get me another race of people started.
I told y'all about them warheads.
Motherfuckers done ate themselves to death. They have Coca-Cola themselves to be informed. They so fat and immobile. The only people that I can truly rely on are those good old Chinese.
Oh, man. You stupid.
See the type of shit we get to talking about once the weed really settles in?
I feel that.
Man.
For sure.
So, bro, when you sit back and watch the show, bro, you just be chilling and just like, that shit don't never just hit you where you had those moments. Or you just really just be on some artist shit, just criticizing?
I be criticizing. I'm like, I don't even believe myself right there. But no, it's hard for me to like watch anything for real.
Yeah.
Cause I be like, oh, that's cool, this is not cool, whatever. I'm always looking at the acting, looking at the shot, looking at the lighting, the continuity. Yeah. Oh, they didn't have that pin like that in that last shot. It's different.
That's why you're gonna be director.
It's different.
You know what I'm saying? I be looking at stuff the same way.
Eventually.
Sometimes but I smoke a lot of weed, so sometimes I can just turn my brain off and watch some bullshit.
Eamon, who plays Uncle Jerome, he directed the episode this season.
Yeah. That's what's
Shout out to Uncle Jerome, that Clayton cousin.
I got one of them.
Had to get one. That's what it's called too, Jerome.
Yeah, and it was fire. He's the reason why I performed that jail scene the way that I did.
Man, that shit's so fire. Please tell me. That's one of my favorite scenes.
Yeah,
man, let's talk about it.
So we
break it down for me.
John
Inside
Singleton.
the Black Actor Studio today with Isaiah.
With Isaiah Johnson. Isaiah, you had a very powerful, riveting performance. A riveting performance, a moving, shocking, thrilling, exhilarating even. It was such a genuine portrayal. What we call in the Black Actors Guild avant-garde, the Adamic lover. And from the Denzel Washington School of Acting on the west side of Harlem. Yes. One of the most accomplished young actors we've ever had inside the Black Actors Studio. There was a jail scene where you were visiting a friend of yours. Take us through that scene where you really showed your depth as an actor. Quite impressed. Over here on the 85 South Show, we'd give it 6 black thumbs up. 7 if we had. 7 if we had one more. But on a scale of 1 to 6, you got a 6. No, for real. Tell us about that shit. That was in
So John Singleton, he typically directed our season finales. So this was season 2. So it was his episode. And the scene was obviously, it was a strong scene, it was cool. And I was performing the scene, and it was good. It was good. Well, we wanted to make it great. And Eamon pulled me to a side, and he was just like, look, he said, fuck everything. He said, fuck the words, fuck the script, fuck everything. He said, just go off how you feel. He said, you seeing your mans right now, fucked up in the face. He said, just let however you feel go. He said, just do whatever you want to do in that moment. I was like, cool. And that really, in that moment, it just turned me up. Like, I was like, watch, this is gonna be the last take. So John's like, are you ready? I'm like, yeah, ready. So we start performing, I do my coverage. So we doing a scene, I break the phone, everybody clapping. And I'm like, oh yeah, we really ain't doing this again. I broke the phone, so that's gotta be it. And so John was like, we got it. And then I didn't really understand how it was gonna be pieced together. I was just in the moment. I just was like, all right, that was, I felt good about that one. But when I saw it, I was like, man, like, that made me feel a certain kind of way. And I was like, that's dope when I can make myself feel my own performance. And that's how I feel about this last season. I got a lot of those moments that I cannot wait. But everybody got these moments, man. Like, everyone really went crazy this season with their performances. So it's gonna be dope to see everybody's reaction to this season.
We can't wait.
You do your thing when you get pissed off.
For sure.
Well, mama,
yeah.
Just go crazy then. That's when you do your shit.
Just go crazy, because even I think season 4, it's like every time they give me like a race and I gotta break some, I broke a table. I threw a chair in the wall and it stuck in the wall one take. Yeah. I was like, they know, they right, I'm gonna be angry, I'm gonna break something.
You nigga need a budget.
I wonder how you fell in love with the crackhead though.
That is, first of all.
Well, she wasn't a crackhead at first.
That was your girl.
But she wasn't a crackhead.
That makes sense. She wasn't.
A ghetto love story of Romeo and Juliet proportions.
Because everybody in this
from her getting you out the way of the book, from
Oh yeah,
running off with the dope and like that. What? Hey man,
She'll ride or die.
Yeah.
she'll smoke and ride.
She'll smoke and ride and smoke till she die.
I think with that specific love story, I think Leon just felt obligated to not stick by her side, but because he ended up getting a new girl eventually, and then he just doubled back. But he felt kind of at fault. You know, he introduced her to crack, to be around crack.
Right, had her,
So he felt responsible, you know? So I think that's where the core of their love story is the fact that he felt like if it wasn't for him, she would have never went down that road.
Man, I like the dynamic of that shit, though. It just, I don't know, it just hit different.
Really, when me and Gail did our chemistry, that's when like it was her and like I think 3 or 4 other girls who auditioned for Wanda, and I treated that audition like it was mine. I was off book. I knew the lines, so when I was performing with each girl, like I was in it with them. I'm like, I'm not gonna be reading and make you have to try to pull something out. No, like we in this scene for real, because if we gonna be love interests, you know, for a long period of time, I gotta make sure like we can go toe to toe. So she was probably like the second to last girl auditioning, but when we talking, she's like, yeah, I went to AOA, and then I'm like, really? Like, I'm like, oh, we know the same people. So when we get in the room, like, she was like the only one who we went at it. Like, we went at it. So I was like, she Wanda. So when she got out the room, I told all the producers, I said, that's Wanda, for sure. Because she was the only one who really went, like she would not back. There was no sense of I'm backing down because Leon. Like, no, like, I'm Wanda. You know what I'm saying? So it was dope. Like, it was dope. Like, what y'all see today is what she brought in the room that day. So that's why everybody was like, she was perfect for this character. And the fact that what really, you know, to me, isn't a test to her talent is because when she booked the show, I don't think she knew that her character was gonna be on crack.
Right.
So she just imagine if she was trash. You know what I'm saying? Like that story wouldn't have sold the way that it did. But because she's a great actress, like when they told her that she was gonna be on crack, she just did her research. She really did her research. Talked to a lot of people.
Don't say it like that. Gail did not.
She ain't do crack.
Research. Hey, don't you fucking do it. We love Gail, man. No, research.
Hey, she really got in the character. You know what I mean?
I didn't say she was method. I said she did her research. She went back to the neighborhood. She talked to
Auntie, how did it start?
But she did her thing. So
I'm glad you asked. Nobody ever asked me about my stories. I'm glad you came to visit me.
Right.
You on my side? Look, I remember the exact weekend. After me. And look, my boy James came on here, right? We supposed to go get some liquor. Man, next thing you know, I was high on a gallon of gas. And that's when all fucked up, man. Shit. Man, baby, I watched the box, man. Watched the TV. That shit had me fucked up, man. I was watching TV, then the TV jumped on top of the refrigerator. Motherfucker next door had a tiger in the back. The TV took a picture of me. I threw my goddamn keys down the hallway. Let's start sweating. Then the bitch jumped on me. Light another one of the motherfuckers. That when the devil came up out the floor. Bullshit, you know, he just pulled the floor back and said, yeah, you'll be there in soon. Then he zipped the motherfucker up. The nigga pulled it over and he zipped it up. When the fuck he put a zip on the floor? So that's why I don't go in their kitchen no more.
oh shit, man, yeah,
Man,
dope.
D-Ray on the show too.
Yeah,
That's
my guy.
Peaches. How the fuck you laughing at the nigga there? God, Peaches hella funny.
You know that
People be calling him Peaches sometimes too.
You know why his name Peaches?
Like Peaches. That nigga be like, bro, what's up, bro?
Right, hilarious.
Yeah, it'd be cool. It seems like y'all got a good relationship, that cast, huh?
Man, I tell everybody we like a family outside of Snowfall. Like we all kick it. We got a group chat. That
Even the old white dudes and shit be on there.
What, the group chat?
Yeah. Oh. I thought you meant everybody be on there.
The black side.
The cast, yeah.
It ain't a lot of old white dudes on there.
No.
Like regularly.
What about the white dude that put the crack in the neighborhood? That's what I'm saying, the plug. You remember the motherfucker with the robe on and shit?
Carter, that's my guy. He's dope.
He looks like a Carter.
Carter, yeah. He hella cool. he did some great work this season too. Everybody did.
Yeah, I like his character. He go crazy.
A lot of people. I think it took him a while to like really like the Snowfall fans, because he said, like, obviously he ain't saying like this.
Yeah, but niggas know who he is.
Niggas come up to him and say, I hate you. Like, how we get love? People walk up to him and say, I can't stand you. He got hate. He got all the hate.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
he playing the villain in the black community.
For sure. Popeyes in the airport, motherfucker slapped my food out my hand. That's when I lit the shit back up.
Hey, he probably just be sitting down, he just be niggas looking at him. You the boy on Snowfall, huh?
Yeah, I play a character. You try to stress.
Hey, excuse me.
Nigga,
where you from, though?
With my grandson. It's his birthday.
Yeah, cause we get nothing but love. He's like, man, people hate me.
But ain't it crazy how they told you wasn't black enough? Now you on TV doing the blackest shit you could possibly be doing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Man, I fuck with that. I'm just loading off that.
It just goes to show they don't know. See, that just go to show you that sometimes God will put your blessing in disguise.
He was 10 different characters.
God put your blessing
Yeah.
in disguise. That means God will wrap your blessing up, make it look like something else. It's like gift wrap. You gotta unwrap it.
Yeah.
It's a blessing.
It look like it, but
It look like it ain't what it is, but it is. Sometimes it look like it ain't what it ain't, but it is what it is. That one thing about it, you can't change what it is. You can believe what it ain't, but what it is, it's just gonna be what it is when it is what it is. Don't never think that it ain't what it ain't, what it is, what it is. You gotta wrap your blessing up here, put your shit in the AutoZone box. You think it's some brakes, but guess what it is? Something else. What it is. Nah, that's hard though, bro. I just love how you flip that shit and the story made full circle.
For sure.
You really got the job when you won the monologue shit.
True.
You see how that shit happened?
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that
Planting
fucking
them
vote.
seeds.
Yeah.
Planting them seeds. That's why everything happened for a reason.
Hell yeah.
Now look, if you win the cup, I ain't saying OJ might hop out and perform this shit. Hey, I can't hear the music. Step up, man. Step up, man. We ain't got no neighbors. We ain't got no neighbors.
Yo, you're right. Hey, man, y'all win the car, man. Listen, man, click the link, get the tickets, man. So OJ gonna just jump
Hold
in
on,
the
man. Is
car,
Juice Man approved?
Huh?
Yeah, it's definitely Juice Man approved.
Oh, so this ready?
Yeah, man, this motherfucker ready, man. When I tell you motor ride, music ride, car ride ready, come get your car, man.
Telling you, man.
Come get your fucking car, man.
OJ the Juice.
It's waiting on you.
96 pounds.
96, come on, man, Master P version.
Hurry up, cause he been trying to buy this motherfucker all
Talking
day.
about can't wait. That nigga fired that bitch or that bitch when it sounded like 20 horses coming through.
Oh no, you ain't got to press the gas. You hit the key. What you talking about?
That what I'm saying. Listen to this song. Number one.
And we give this away now.
Give it away.
Give it away. If you can ride it, you can drive it. And sit your ass inside.
Listen, just know I bought a couple tickets and I know this nigga. I bought tickets and I know this nigga. I still bought the tickets. Cause if I win, he gonna give me that goddamn car. I'ma take it. I'ma take it too.
Everybody eligible, man.
Everybody's eligible. Everybody.
Unless like you like my sons and like you can't win, like close family can't win.
Whatever.
'Cause you had a chance to buy the shit.
I'm gonna buy one for his son.
There you go.
You know what I mean? $25 to get you that right there, man.
That's all it is, man.
All
Click
it
the
takes
link,
is
get your
$25.
ticket. You can go to InAndOutCustom.com, hit Carlos Miller, link in the bio, whatever the case may be. Get your ticket. You see Juice Man, we done bumped Juice Man for Juice Man, right here with the Juice Man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
And you get this, you'll have the juice, man.
You got the juice.
Hey, what's up? It's Carlos Miller. I hope you're having a good day. Try some of these candles from my favorite candle brand, Good Day Scents Candle Company. They are black owned and have lots of different scents to choose from. Use my code LOUS, that's LOS, and get 25% off your entire order or offer. Let me see. Oh yeah, we got scents like vanilla, pineapple sage, which is my favorite, Egyptian amber, all types of freaky shit like black love. You gotta go on there and check them out. So when you see these candles, just know that I'm having a good day. You know, these candles have been approved by everybody that we ever presented them to, from Snoop, and even Beyonce posted these on the website. This one right here, I think. So go hit the website and grab you some of these candles.
Dion, that's a black ass name too.
Here you go.
Simmons.
That's coming from a nigga named Lewis now.
Hey, that might be a little spin-off. Leon and Lou.
And a nigga named Clayton. And a John.
Y'all got all these old ass names. Carlos with a K. That
Shut
ain't
the
no
fuck up
OG
before I
shit.
shut the fuck up before I get Craig involved with this. Hey, Thad, come here. That nigga got a name like a pastor in the 50s. Pastor Thad Wilson.
Oh, Pastor Thad.
That's
hella funny.
No, sit down, stupid. Hey, Lance, come get this old nigga. Hey, do me a favor. Tap Larry on the shoulder.
So, you wanna hear my story?
Man, hold up, man. You stupid.
Bruh, that's funny.
And you know the funny thing? That's all them niggas' name for real.
Real. OG names. Black people do got some OG ass
His name
names.
old as fuck, bruh.
Quality.
Damn.
Quality name.
Hey, Chadwick.
We got to
Hey,
come
Isaiah. It don't get no more biblical.
I think it was your name why they probably
Jesus'
think you was
nephew,
fully
ain't it?
black. Isaiah, you know it's always a mixed nigga named Isaiah.
Ain't Isaiah like Jesus' nephew?
Isaiah is a mixed name.
I don't know.
Jesus
What
had a
dark
nephew.
skinned nigga you know named Isaiah?
Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas?
Yeah.
That nigga is dark skinned.
Argument done. It's that quick.
Nigga Isaiah Washington.
Isaiah Washington.
This nigga don't know Isaiah.
He ain't been on earth long enough to have an opinion yet.
You are the first Isaiah he done met.
You the only nigga named Isaiah.
So what is like being the first one with that name?
Okay, watch me fuck him up again. Nigga losing Isaiah.
Right.
All the other Isaiah.
Right.
I'm probably the first Isaiah John.
Isaiah John.
Hell
Isaiah
no.
John.
If you had a phone book right now, it'd be a page of them.
Well, I ain't never met Isaiah John. I met Isaiah Johnson.
You got to get up early to meet the old nigga named Isaiah. Yeah, I used to be a pastor. I joined the military. Wait, how did you do them in reverse?
I'm seeing people that doesn't hear. You know what I need
It
to
was
do?
the National Guard, but it was, them 2 weekends a year was hell. Trust me.
Still can't sleep at night.
Hey man, this episode is sponsored in part by cocaine.
No.
The same kind that's used to make crack. They didn't give us none, but we did use some of the money. No, I'm just bullshit. This was this was prop cocaine from the set of Snowfall.
Ain't no extras trying to steal none of your prop cocaine.
Trying to sell it. No, I told you. I said it was some snow.
Caught them niggas up there on a TV show slipping. Got 2 birds. The corners is hard. What's up, Cat?
When you see your boy dancing going with that LA accent back to the British accent, that shit gotta be crazy.
At first it was. Like, the first time I, heard it was after the first table read. So I'm thinking he from, America. Like, 'cause he talking an American accent. And as soon as we done, everybody, you know what I'm saying their goodbyes, he whip out this London accent. I'm like, what?
You thought he was acting?
Bruh, I was confused.
He was acting.
But after that, like, he got me around all his UK homies, so it ain't nothing to me now.
Yeah.
But when we used to do a tour, so we would film the season and then go on like a nationwide tour, just hit all the major cities. And every time they would show the first episode and then we'd do a panel. As soon as he opened his mouth in every city, every black woman in them theaters would scream like they never heard a UK accent before in their life.
They probably ain't heard one in real life.
He says hello, and they go crazy. I'm like, hello?
Hello, bro.
That's what niggas gotta start doing.
Hello.
Oh, my man.
Like, what?
Now we got the sauce. We got the game. Hello.
Boy, hey,
But I heard it's like that for us over there.
I gotta go.
Oh, yeah, it's over. Yeah. I got it.
What you mean? Shit, shot a guy,
It's crazy because Damson be trying to do the Atlanta accent. Every time he do, I'm like, hey, do Atlanta. He like, hey, goddamn.
That's hilarious, fam.
Yeah, it's funny. But yeah, that accent crazy. It's crazy. Yeah.
Gotta go with my shit appreciated.
For sure.
You appreciate it.
You gotta go. They gonna tell you, say something. We be like, say something. They gonna tell you to say something.
Let's go.
And you know what I'm gonna say? Sausage biscuit. What? Sashi. Biscuit.
What is this? What is it? Bitch. Two sausage.
Biscuit.
They gonna give you them cookies though. Ain't they biscuits cookies?
Yeah.
So they gonna give you a sausage cookie.
Yeah.
Oh, swear,
They
bro.
don't call,
I don't
what we
like
call
the
a cookie,
way
they
that
call biscuits.
sounds,
So what they call the cookie?
and I will not be participating in no
If they
shit
call-
like that.
If they call biscuits with sausages?
No cookies.
Look,
I'm getting confused.
don't
now.
start this.
Hold on, nigga.
Don't start this.
What they call the motherfuckers like?
Biscuit cookies.
So what they call a cookie?
A biscuit.
So what you mean
I asked
is,
this nigga the same question. He didn't know.
what you mean to ask is, what do they call a biscuit then?
What that?
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga. What they call a biscuit?
That's a scone. A scone.
This nigga high, man. Why you explaining shit to him?
You know what this nigga talking about?
No.
Scone? We got them over here, but they got them different over there. It's the same. It's like, yeah, it's a scone. UK people, help me out. If I'm right.
This nigga ain't from the UK, that nigga.
He high too.
This a nigga with dreads over there. Look like he from a zone in Atlanta. Nigga talking about this nigga.
You got
That's what happens when you high. You need another high motherfucker to agree with you. You can be wrong, nigga, just be like, yeah. Damn sure call them bitches scone. Or biscotti. Piece of biscotti. Maybe they just say pastry, my nigga. Strudel.
Strudel.
Ooh, strudel.
Strudel goes.
Like they don't say line, they say Q.
Crumpets.
Like what we call a line.
Oh, you gotta have money to have crumpets, nigga. Everybody don't get to eat
And
crumpets.
there ain't no trash can, it's the bin.
The band.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a whore, it's a whore. Fuck this shit, nigga. We live in Atlanta, nigga. We
It's not
got
music, it's music.
music, nigga. They not humans, they Hermits. Music. Man, fuck
We
they
Herman.
music different, man. Now, I do have one theory that I believe. I believe Memphis is Egypt, though. Think about it. They got pyramids. Everybody got gold teeth and tattoos. They speak their own language. And them niggas be gangster walking. That's in the hieroglyphics.
See, he one high motherfucker agreeing with you.
Damn sure, yeah.
Keep playing with these niggas, man. That's what we said. You want to know what we said on the rest of this video? Go to that.
Just in case you wonder what we're doing, we are now showing you just how important having the 85 South Show app is, because you was watching this show thinking, oh, they done finally put the shit back on YouTube.
No.
They was listening. We weren't.
We weren't.
It's on the app.
It's on the app.
The rest of this, listen, the rest of the audio is on the app.
All right, now you gotta know what we said. You gotta go get the app. That's the 85 South Show app. It's available on Amazon, Fire Stick, Apple TV, wherever you get your subscription.
No, it's not.
It's not on Apple
It's just
TV?
available directly where they sell apps.
Or they don't sell apps on Apple TV?
It's where-
Well, y'all should fuck with us too, Apple TV. Hell wrong with y'all.
It is on there.
Put it on Roku.
Don't say fuck nobody.
No, I didn't say fuck them. I said put it. I said we fuck with them.
Oh, we do.
My house full of Rokus.
Oh,
There's Roku remote everywhere.
yeah.
So subscribe to the app. It's only $8.99 a month or $85 a year. So you get a whole year for $85. Did you know that?
It's $8.50 and then you gotta pay tax.
Yeah. So, you know, it's
But you know, we get them all type of content. You know what? We're not even gonna tell them who you got your glasses from until they get it on the app.
I mean, hey, you gotta watch the app. The app is available. All of these people that say we should keep putting this on YouTube for free, what about the years of freeness that we've already provided upon you? We gave this away for free
grow
for
together.
years. Let's move together.
Why would you let somebody
$85 a
come
year.
invest in the show and put it on another network and you're buying their subscription? You don't ask them why you're buying their shit. So don't ask us. We're putting it on the app. Who's over the app? Nobody knows. Get the app.
Yeah. We saw what you said in the comments.
We sure did.
We saw it.
We saw everybody.
The good, the
We got
bad,
somebody to read every fucking comment.
and the ugly.
Don't see
So you know what? We folding under this pressure.
Sure did.
We hear you.
We heard you.
We hear you.
We went and did it.
We'll just get the fuck on out your way.
Just for an hour though.
Yep.
That's all you get is an hour. So don't you can't complain. Well, where the rest of it
I
at?
think they should get 37 minutes.
Oh, see, we gotta
And we
hurry
should
up.
just put a whole bunch of ads in between, like long ass ads, like 5-minute ads and shit. Hey, how you doing?
Slow motion ads?
Slow it down. Waste a motherfucking time.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and make sure. Channel85.com. I want to make sure I read what they wrote. They wrote some shit out for us. These niggas don't know how to spell or type proper sentences, but they trying to get us to get y'all to buy the app. What, you think we want to read this shit?
Channel 85, man. So we can talk that shit, man. Ladies, don't you like the deep thrust? Go get it on there.
That's right. On the app, uncensored, unfiltered, and edited. Can you believe that? I'm talking about with actual production in it. Jump cuts, clips, all types of like exclusive shit that they don't even know that we do. They don't even know that we got a show where we be cooking like exotic foods and shit. That's on the app.
Sports shows,
Yep.
talk shows, documentaries.
Chico got a handwriting class that he teach.
Nobody passed it, because that's why the shit look like this. But we're working on it, and you can see it on the app.
They didn't even tell them about the tax course that we had uploaded on there.
No cap.
They don't even know that we got a
can
whole
turn
show about Wall
$5
Street.
And a $5,000 on the app.
Right. And we got the alternate ending to The Color Purple up there.
Oh, man.
No cap. We got the raw edition, all the uncut, all the bloopers. We got all that.
Right.
It's on the app.
So if you want to see some shit that you know they trying to hide from you, go to the app. I'm leaving though.
Channel85.com. Go get the app. You got an hour for free. We gave you what you wanted. Now give us some subscriptions to the app. $8.50, $8.99 with tax, $85 a year. Channel85.com, 85 South Show. Get the app.
Well, see, this is what they don't know. The app really $3, but adjusted for inflation is $8.99. Yeah.
What Lo said. Get the app, man. Stop bullshitting.
We out of here, man. We're not about to keep working all this time for.
Been working for free. We are going on out, baby. We are going on out.
We on your way to Fly?
On air.